Hi. Welcome to the channel. If you came here looking for how-to options and how to make your keyboard sound better, this is the ideal channel for you. I'm going to introduce you to a tool called Audio Evolution, and with it you can have a totally different sound on your keyboard. You will initially need an OTG adapter and a USB cable to make the connection between your phone and the keyboard. You need to install the Audio Evolution application. I will explain how to do it in this video. And you will follow this step by step with me so that you can have a very different sound on your instrument. Come with me. Now it's time to install Audio Evolution. Let's go then. The app will be installed on the cell phone or tablet and the packs will be installed on the app, so your keyboard will be used as a controller. To install the app on your cell phone or tablet, go to your device's application store and search for Audio Evolution Mobile. Note that while iOS only has the paid version available, for Android devices there are two options, one is the trial version and the other is the paid version. You can install any of them at this first moment, but to use them permanently, it will have to be the paid version. After installation, open the application and click Allow on the messages that appear. Then click the plus button in the lower right corner of the screen. Then click on Add Midi Instrument, and on Transfer to download the free tones from the app itself. Click the Arm button to activate the track. The button will turn red after activated. A sound will be emitted from the added timbre. Close the application. Now that we've installed the app, I'll show you the connection options between the keyboard and the cell phone. First case. If you have a keyboard with an internal audio interface, just use a USB cable and OTG adapter to make the connection. The app will recognize the keyboard, and the two lights will turn green on the first screen if you are using Android. If you are using iOS, this screen does not appear, but it should work normally. The application's sound will come out on the keyboard itself, on the speakers. If you don't want the keyboard sound to sound along with the app sound, you can turn off the local sound in the instrument settings. Clicking on Functions until the option Local On is displayed. Change it to Local Off. To return to normal, just repeat the opposite procedure and return to Local On. To send to the sound system, like in church for example, you can use the output of the keyboard itself. Second case. If your keyboard has USB output but no audio interface, only the MIDI function will be detected. This is not a problem. You will still be able to use the app normally through the P2 output of your cell phone to send the audio signal to an input connection that can be an auxiliary input on the keyboard itself. That way, you will be able to hear the sound from the keyboard speakers if available. Or even send the signal directly to the mixer or sound system, such as powered speakers, direct box, among others. Third case. If your cell phone doesn't have a P2 output, or if you notice a slight delay when playing, which we call latency, you can solve this by using an external audio interface as the sound output. To connect the interface and the keyboard at the same time, it may be necessary to use a USB hub. The hub has the function of multiplying the amount of USB ports available to connect all equipment. Detail. If you are using an internal or external audio interface, you will need to purchase an extra application within the app itself if you are using an Android device. If it is iPhone or iPad, this application will not be necessary. To configure the latency, click on Settings/USB Audio and set the latency to a lower and balanced value. Fourth case. If your keyboard only has 5-pin MIDI connection, you can use a good quality MIDI interface to convert the MIDI signal to USB. Here I connected the MIDI cable to the keyboard on the MIDI out output and on the MIDI in input of the interface, then I connected it to the OTG adapter. The rest of the procedures are the same. After the connections are made, do a test run. If there is no sound signal or the indicative LEDs do not light up, check if the connection is established in the track's MIDI settings, and if you chose the correct MIDI port. After everything is ready, it's time to play. Just add a MIDI instrument by clicking the plus button. To add other sounds, repeat this procedure. Tip: activate airplane mode while in use to avoid unwanted calls. Remembering that if you need to reinstall the app in the future, You can do it again free of charge by downloading the app from the store where you made the purchase using the same email account. If everything went well with the connections and you did it without any problems, it's time to boost your Evolution audio with the timbre packs. I'm going to do some presentations here and demonstrate to you. Thank you so much for watching this video more. That's all for today. Subscribe to the channel, follow the news. If you have any questions you can post them in the comments. There's my contact number in the description, to purchase the timbre packs to use with Audio Evolution Mobile. I wait for you, thanks. Until the next video.